Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? My name is Njabulo James Nkosi. I have a confession to make, and I am from Benoni. Please don't judge. Everyone has a sad story. That's mine. You know, there's a saying that they say that there's a term called previously disadvantaged, but I am currently disadvantaged because I'm from that area. And to make things even better for my case is I still live with my two roommates, mom and dad. So you can imagine how charming that story comes across when I try to get a date or try to get a girl. It's actually quite funny when I lay out that case. And I'm starting a YouTube channel because I've been asked to do so based on the content of the book that I wrote, Inspired Success, 5 Keys to Reach Greater Heights of Achievement. And the purpose of this series is to just share ideas and concepts from the book so that people can interact with this content and have a great time, and us just be laid back and be chilled and have their lives changed. I'll start with the reason for this book and how this book actually came about. Now, because I live with my two roommates, mom and dad, I was able to save quite a bit of money. And because my brother's a great DJ, hey big bro, I didn't pay a lot of money to go into clubs and for music because I got that for free. And because my sister's a very great fashion designer, hey big sis, I did not spend a lot of money on clothes, so I managed to save quite a bit of money. And I was always obsessed with the question that what makes people successful? What makes one person better than another? Why is it that some people have a lot of money and other people are destitute and they're struggling to get by? Why is it that some people are able to close those sales and close those deals and reach the highest levels of the profession whilst other people are mediocre? And why is it that some people have these passionate relationships, they're all over each other and just want to bless each other all the time, versus some people, you see them in a marriage and you're like, is this actually a marriage? And I was also obsessed by this question because I was looking at people in school and people around me, and I'm like, yo, why are you beating you? Why are you better? And I was just obsessed with this question. So 4 years ago, when I entered the workforce, because I stay with my two roommates, mom and dad. My brother's a great DJ, I saved money there. My sister's a great fashion designer, I saved money there. I took time and money, and I started going to every single wealth creation seminar that I could think of. We had Robert Kiyosaki, Robin Banks, Robin Sharma, Les Brown, Dr. John DeMartini, a personal favorite of mine, Eric Worre, Bob Proctor, Andrew Eaton, even Tony Robbins at GoPro Recruiting Mastery. I went to go see Tony Robbins at GoPro Recruiting Mastery back in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2015. I even went to Singapore to see his signature event called Unleash the Power Within. And I associated myself with the greatest leadership and learning organization in the world, the Toastmasters International, who help build confidence through public speaking leadership. And I went crazy to every single seminar that I could get my hands on. And I spoke to CEOs of companies, I spoke to CIOs, I spoke to business people, I spoke to entrepreneurs, I spoke to my co-workers, I spoke to married people, I spoke to divorced people, I spoke to teenagers, just for me to get the answer, what makes a difference in people's lives and what makes a person successful, because I did not know what that was and I was obsessed by it. And I was challenged by a mentor who came to me and he said to me, you know what, you're young, you're handsome, you're fast, you're pretty, you should write a book. I'm like, what am I going to write about? Because a book is a daunting task. And he said, figure it out. As consultants always do, you just figure it out. So I did. So I went to a book writing seminar and then I got the framework. And then here's a bit of free advice. If you want to be seen as an expert in anything, just come up with your own model. Come up with your 5 steps to this, your 12 steps to this, your framework, but it has to make sense, and that's how this book was structured. And then I put this book in, and the main message that I was able to find is that people have a warped idea of what success really is. People think it's a lot of money, having a lot of cars, reaching the highest levels of leadership, but that's not necessarily true. When I was in Las Vegas, I met a guy who makes $10 million every single year. He was in the media industry. He made $10 million every single year. I was out to Barca this one night and I met him. And he had reached all this success, but he was ready to commit suicide. I'm like, what? $10 million? That's so good money. You can fill up with petrol nowadays. And he said, I worked my life to get to this position, and when I got there, I actually realized it's not what I wanted to do, and he was suicidal. So from that, I found what the true definition of success is, which is what I'll talk about in different videos. So that is what the purpose of this book is about. It's not to be it's not for me to like change the entire world, but it's for me to change one life at a time, and for me to answer the question that has been burning inside of me. And all these experiences, all these seminars that I've been to, and my life experiences have culminated in this piece of work, my firstborn. Inspired Success, 5 Keys to Reach Greater Heights of Achievement. And throughout these series of videos and throughout this channel, I'll be sharing ideas through my life and about the book that share exactly what inspired success really is.
It can be the day that turns your life around. All you need is a reason to turn you on. Today, my life changes. Now, who can do that? Anybody. When can you do it? Whatever day you pick.